It's that time of year again, isn't it, Aluxer? Black Friday, the time when we swipe ourselves further into debt buying all kinds of useless crap we don't want or need. But why do we act this way? Why do we frivolously spend so much money? Let's find out together, shall we? Here are 15 reasons why overconsumption is keeping you poor. Number 1. Credit cards make it way too easy. Oh, the credit card. Convenient, but deadly. Sure, when used responsibly, they're handy AF. But when you're not actually seeing your money exchange hands, it becomes way too easy to unconsciously spend a fortune. Not to mention the fact that credit cards are a major industry, estimated to be worth almost $160 billion in the US. You think your bank is offering you limit increases just because you're a nice person and you deserve that new flat screen? Hell no! They want you to rack up more debt to increase your interest payments month over month so they can milk you dry. Remember that the next time you swipe for something you don't need. Number 2. Marketing is damn good these days. The $138 billion marketing industry knows what you want, what you need, and what you don't want or need, but they know how to make you buy it anyway. According to a report, the global industry for market research is worth over $70 billion. That's a lot of companies compiling streams of data about a wide range of consumer habits. Plus, algorithms have become so fine-tuned that targeted advertising has never been more on point, save for those weird wish items that pop up from time to time. Marketing teams are also skilled in basic human psychology, so altogether the cards are stacked in their favor when it comes to getting you to spend more. Number 3. Status signaling. One of the common but definitely misguided reasons for overspending is status signaling, especially on platforms like Instagram and TikTok. We get it, you're doing well for yourself. You've got a nice apartment and have a little extra spending money. Only fitting to deck the place out with top-of-the-line everything and get yourself a new Benz, right? Wrong. A very important mindset to adopt if you ever want to build wealth is to never live outside of your means. If status signaling is something you're prone to, imagine how hard it'll be to flex when you miss a few payments and your new whip gets repoed. The only signals you'll be sending then will be hand signals from the bike lane. Number 4. It makes you feel secure. When money is tight, our things are what maintain value. If worse comes to worse, you could sell that Hermes bag or those limited edition Air Jordans, which hold their value well. But some people begin to see their stuff as a safety net, and from there, it's pretty easy to think that more stuff means more security, especially if you didn't grow up with much. But the truth is, if you spend all your cash filling your home with endless purchases, it could still go up in smoke if your house catches fire, and there's no security in that. Number 5. Keeping up with the Joneses. We've been comparing ourselves to our neighbors for longer than we've even had language, but comparing is one thing, trying to keep up is another. There's no reason your insecurity should drive you further into debt, and trying to maintain someone else's lifestyle makes no sense when you take the feelings out of it. Stop sabotaging your own finances to keep pace. And to help you do it, why not head to Audible and check out Stop Doing That Shit, End Self-Sabotage and Demand Your Life Back by Gary Johnson. We've got a free download for you by going to alux.com/freebook. Number 6. Panic buying. Hands up if 2020 made you realize you were a closeted panic buyer all along and just didn't know it. Yeah, the pandemic made a lot of people kinda lose grip while shopping, especially at the beginning when folks rushed out to buy all the toilet paper they could find, as if it were the cure for COVID. Panic buying is a form of emotional shopping, and usually leads to buying way more than you need. Take a few deep breaths and put the extra stuff back on the shelf for someone who needs it, like a senior citizen on fixed income. Number 7. Boredom. With all that we have available to us, it's amazing that some people still find themselves so bored they'll pass time by spending money they don't actually have. Boredom is hardly a good enough reason to put yourself further into debt. Give your head a shake and put that wallet away. Number 8. You think it'll make you happy. Many people have been feeling pretty down and out these last couple of years, and as one half of the world slips back into winter, finding things to be happy about gets harder and harder. And when you can't find things, you make them, right? Sure, that unnecessary purchase might give you a fleeting moment of happiness, but after it wears off, all you're left with is the bill. And on a similar note, number 9. Anxiety and depression. The thing about leisurely shopping is that your brain releases dopamine while you're doing it. Dopamine is a type of neurotransmitter in the brain, and it's associated with pleasurable sensations. And you know what those suffering from depression and anxiety don't always get in regular supply? You guessed it, dopamine. It isn't called a retail therapy for nothing, except this kind of therapy doesn't actually help you. Number 10. You fall for sales and special offers. Hey Luxor, I know it can be hard to pass up on a good bargain, but pass it up you must. Unless, of course, the items in question are things you need and use regularly, then by all means. But remember back when we discussed market research? Advertising experts know exactly how to price products and write promotions using psychology to capture your attention. And typically those major sales are just to move old stock fast. The amazing deal isn't actually an amazing deal. You only think it is. Number 11. You're trying to compensate for something. Be it love, friendship, a tiny package, this is another emotional spending trap. No matter what or how many purchases you make or how much money you spend jacking up your truck, it's not going to fill whatever void you're feeling. It's just a vicious cycle keeping you poor. The only way to bridge those gaps in life is to create solid goals and figure out your best way to achieve them. And we can help you figure out how. For the first time since the beginning of 2021, we're opening the doors to our flagship course on goal setting called Goal Mastery, and bundling it up with our latest course, Learning Mastery, to help you conquer your goals for the rest of your life. Our exclusive Black Friday deal is available for 48 hours, where you can get both for only $3.99. We close the doors on Cyber Monday. This is the deal you've been waiting for, so go to alux.com/learngoals and secure your spot now. Number 12. You've got a shopping disorder. Confessions of a Shopaholic wasn't just some crazy idea for a book that became a movie. Compulsive buying disorder, or CBD, is real, and it ruins lives. It's characterized by a compulsive obsession with shopping, and it's a mental illness. If you feel like your shopping is compulsive and out of your control, we definitely recommend you seek some professional help so it can be better managed. Number 13. You're jealous of others. This is like keeping up with the Joneses, but way uglier and on steroids. Turning green with envy because someone else has something you want, then rushing out to buy it even though that money was supposed to pay your rent, is yet another form of emotional spending. By this point, I think we can all agree that letting your emotions do all the swiping just keeps you in the poorhouse. Number 14. You're actually kinda selfish. Admit it, you love buying things for yourself. It feels good. You love yourself, so why not treat yourself, right? Well, yes, agreed. Definitely treat yourself sometimes. But if you're sinking further and further into debt every time you do, that selfish streak will leave a sour taste in your mouth when you get your bank statement. Number 15. You have more income than you know what to do with. Which, dang, not a bad place to be, am I right? Having more money than you know what to do with means you can start buying real stores of value and investing in yourself. Please, in the name of all that is sacred, don't spend your excess capital on useless crap because you're bored or jealous or any of the reasons we listed already. And if you're buying useless crap because you actually don't know what to do with your cash, one of the wisest moves is to spend that money to learn and grow as a person. Investing in yourself absolutely pays the best dividends in life, and that's why for your bonus today, we're giving you 2 more secret Black Friday deals to choose from. If you go to alux.com/mindgoals, you'll get Goal Mastery and Mind Mastery, and alux.com/BTC Goals will get you Goal Mastery and Blockchain Essentials. These courses will give you skills and knowledge that you can use to benefit for the rest of your life. This isn't a frivolous purchase. You get lifelong value. There are no discount codes here. Instead of paying $750, you get both of these courses for $3.99. And we know this is the deal so many of you have been waiting for. So you know what to do. Go get it. You have until Monday, and then the deal goes away until next year. No jokes, we only do sales once a year. Sign up, Luxor, and we'll see you on the inside of our private mastermind groups.